luck, brother.
To compliment you gentlemen on a very classy bowler-ass spread with cheeses that I've never even seen before.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans? Oh. You're talking about shenanigans, right?
Put those away!
Of course not. When he likes the gym. You can probably see that. What are you benching these days?
3 wheels aside.
What about you, Brown?
What about me? What could I lift?
You couldn't lift a wheel of cheese, you can't.
Those guys have nice balls.
Said that you would destroy this and not join them. Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness.
What would you say you do here?
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to.
I said, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Oh, who the fuck are you? I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy.
See this? This is my boomstick.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
What are you doing up?
Oh my God! I'm sorry! I can't stop coming! I'm sorry! Oh, it feels so
Oh my God. Welcome everybody to Xtra Fury. A little bit extra for those that need a little extra fury in their life. Just a little more rage. I got to get a new intro for Xtra Fury though. Because, you know, it doesn't make any sense. Because it says Pure Rant Fury. But it's not Pure Rant Fury. It's Xtra Fury. Pure Rant Fury is on Fridays at midnight. Now, you could say this is definitely an extension of that because these are a lot of topics that I didn't get a chance to go over. So, yeah, you know, I like to try and catch up, shall we say. Now, if I didn't have time or I was working late or there's other stuff going on, then I would probably just add it to the next Pure Rant Fury. But, you know, who fucking cares? What is going on? Welcome. I hope everybody's doing well on this freezing ass Monday evening, or I guess afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at in the world. But yes, another round of applause for all of you. Yeah. I love every last one of you. Oh, it's good to see all of you here. Anybody lurking out there, round of applause for you. Thank you for the extra views. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Give me a second. So, a lot of you might be wondering what we have on the chopping block tonight. Well, I would say probably the main thing, and of course, I kept it more towards the end. I found out about something that Lego does. And I don't know, maybe I've heard about it before, but it was lost upon me. So I don't know if I knew and forgot or I've just never seen it before, but we will definitely be watching a video. We're going to react to a video about that. So that should be good stuff. It's about corporate and Lego, and not even probably what you're thinking, but like I said, we'll definitely get into it. Most of the rants tonight are pretty quick ones, nothing too lengthy. Yeah. So we're going to see if we can keep this either within an hour to an hour and a half. It's Xtra Fury. It's not supposed to be, a lengthy stream or anything like that. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff to talk about. Everything from Batman to some minifigs to some kitty cats. But let me go ahead and just say hello to everybody real quick. Get through this fucking shit, you know what I mean? And yeah, get the ball rolling. Papa Trip in the house. Monday Night Fury. Oh, hell yeah. Hive and friends, hoping everyone is safe and warm. I guess safe. A little warm. It's always kind of chilly down here in the Lego room. It just doesn't get a lot of good heat. Now, it gets some good AC during the summertime. But anyways, Liam, what is going on? Liam bricked the bed, sending my Fury ahead of time as I'm at work. Sorry to hear you got to work, man. But you're here in spirit. I appreciate you. Lego Mike in the house. Even Xtra Fury if you don't hit that like button. I don't know. Is it even Xtra Fury if you don't hit that like button? I haven't decided yet if I'm going to promote the like button by myself or just use you guys like I do on Pure Rant Fury. I'm not sure yet. Because even though, again, this is an extension, Pure Rant Fury is its very own unique one thing. Who else we got out there? Rob Claxton in the house. What's going on, Rob? What's up, Extra Spicy Rant fam? Yes, that's right. Extra Spicy. Justin in the house. Good to see you. Hello. We got Smokey out there. Extra Pure Rant Fury for the win. Hells yeah. Who else? I see Brett out there. What's going on, Brett? Saying hello to me in the chat. We got Brick Builds. What is going on? I won't be here for long, so hi. Well, I appreciate you being here anytime that you can. Much love. Backroads in the house. What up? Good to see you, my friend. And we got Pockets Master out there. Nice little surprise tonight. Need to let loose. Yeah, I definitely have some Lego rants on here, but it's a variety of shit. But it's good to see you. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Who we got there? Dude, what is going on, man? I ain't seen you it feels like I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Greatest Monday ever. You're too kind. You're too kind, Dario. Oh my gosh, is that Taco? Finally a time I can watch. Oh, please, and watch hard. Watch hard, Taco. Watch with furious anger. Lauren, what's going on? Good to see you. Okay, so I don't think I have anything for a Something Nice segment tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I could have, but I was like, nah. No. Nothing nice to say tonight. Maybe I'll find something nice. Who knows? All right. Just getting a few things together. Okay. Oh, man. It was a good day at work today. It wasn't too long. It wasn't too stressful. All right. Let's get started, everybody. So a lot of you might be like, who's this? This is an actress who played the Disney evil queen and was fired for being too dedicated to her role. So this is just pictures. I don't have the video. But I watched a bunch of videos just to see, you know what I mean? And yeah, she played the evil queen really well. Now, here's the thing. I'd seen her say all kinds of very kind of rude things, you know what I mean? Because she's playing the evil fucking queen. Okay? But she isn't using any curse words. You know, I think probably the furthest that she probably went with it is every once in a while I see her just call just any random person ugly. You know what I mean? Just sneering. So Apparently, you got some sensitive ass fucking bitches out here that fucking reported her for being like too mean. Yeah, she got fired. She also played all kinds of other roles as well. And just to also say, she worked for Disney for a good amount of years, several years. It wasn't like she just worked there for like, a few months or a year. There's a lot of things that Disney does that pisses me off. This was one of them. You talk about somebody that was so dedicated to a role, and again, she was playing the part. The other characters she played, she wasn't, mean. I don't know, man. Just reminds me of again, people in the world fucking it up for everybody else. Just wanted to remind everybody about this fucking, what was the name I gave to him the other night? I can't remember if I said it was a dickhead desperation move or a desperate dickhead type move. Whatever it was. Yeah, I love it. I love this bullshit. This fucking attention-seeking, clickbait ass fucking bullshit. Oh, my wife said she'll take me to Disney World when I hit 20,000 followers on Instagram. Fucking disingenuous fuck. Yep, this guy, same thing. 20, he sits here and talks about $20,000 and I want to buy you a Death Star or a Millennium Falcon. All you got to do is fucking blah, 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 blah. To which my point is, at this point, you're buying followers. And we have a new candidate. We found a new one, and everyone I find, I'm going to call them out. You fucking hacks. We got Brick Steels. He's giving away a Lego set every day in February. So there'll be 28 winners. And I'm like, dude, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like, man, that's a nice thing to do for your followers and shit. No. Tag a friend and follow so you don't miss a day. You guys, a lot of people might be like, oh, Hive, you're just jealous. You're just jealous because they're getting followers. Look, I've said this before, but if anybody didn't hear it in the back, I don't want those followers. I can't fucking stress that shit enough. If I have to buy you to follow me, then I don't fucking want you. I feel like it's like a relationship. Like if you can't love me for who I am, well, I'm not going to fucking do favors for you to love me. I'm not buying your love. And just in case, because boy, I do get comments, just in case anybody's curious. And they're like, oh, hi. You give stuff away. Yeah, to my fucking members. And then occasionally, yes, to my followers as well, my subscribers. But the day you see me go, oh, follow me to enter fucking win and shit, like, yeah, fuck that shit, man. And for the life of me, for the fucking life of me, dude. People support that shit. Acting like it's a barren wasteland of fucking content and content creators out here. Like, there's nobody else to fucking watch. Now, I'm not saying contests are bad, so let's not get it twisted. But it's clear difference when you run a contest for something and people go and win shit and you're fucking trying to get people to fucking follow you and this and that because of it. It's disingenuous. I like free stuff. Then go win the fucking lottery. Go play the lottery. You probably have a better chance of winning a lottery ticket than winning something off some of these people. Talk to Brittany. Take some money and invest in some stocks. You probably, again, have a much better chance of like winning something out of it. But look, I'm not perfect. It's not like I don't rant about myself. You know what I mean? I don't claim to be better than anybody else. But I'm just, I have some principles, man. Some, not a lot, but some. And I won't, and I'm not, I used, a long time ago, I used to like tag people here and there or whatever on it. And I was like, a lot of it comes down to, do I want people tagging me in all these contests, just getting tagged and notifications because of it? Not really. No, not really. I mean, it doesn't mean I hate any of my friends that do it, but I'm just saying, like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it anymore. I just can't support the shit. So, anyways, sorry, I'm going through the comments here. How hard? Well, I feel like I need a drink first. Tron, what's going on? It's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Did I miss anybody? Up, Slapshot. I love you for who you are, Hive. Thanks. And look, if you would have said, like, I don't love you, Hive. I don't even really like you that much, but I respect you. I respect you for being authentic and not selling out. Oh, shit. Hive, you are awesome at setting the right example on how to do social. Oh, look. That can be debated, Britt, because clearly I do run my mouth. I do run my mouth. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next rant, guys. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Because nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Fuck this groundhog. The fuck? And you know what? Before anybody's like, Hive, you're a very logical person. You don't even believe in like superstitions and shit like that. It don't matter. It don't matter. After the fucking winter we've been having, do you think I want to see this fucking dude go, oh yeah, guess what, everybody? Ding, 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 6 more weeks of winter. And look at these fucking jackasses. Fucking celebrating. You know what? You know people who celebrate this shit? People that don't have to shovel fucking snow. People that don't have to drive in snow. And people that have really good heat. Everybody else is like, fuck this goddamn fucking 6 weeks of winter shit. God damn it, man. I would kill a groundhog for some warmer weather right now. Okay, moving on. So, Pokemon fans, why didn't you tell me? I just found a fucking really good reason to start liking Pokemon. So, shame all you fucking nerds out there. Not saying what's up. All right, moving on. Here's a meme for everybody. And I meant that shit about Pokemon. I was just like, what the fuck? This ain't no Pokemon I ever seen. Poke what? All right, guys. It was a good run. It was a good run. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're not even halfway through yet. We are making good time, though, huh? Where were we? I remember now. Fuck Bricklink. This mosaic could have been real, but Bricklink banned us. You know, back to those principles. I don't know if I can't remember if I officially said it, maybe casually said it. If anybody was fucking listening, yeah, I decided to just let my Bricklink account get deactivated. I don't even care. I can't. And look, I've been very adamant about my stance. I don't condone supporting the Bricklink designer program, but I also don't condone banning any Bricklink stores. However, I don't know, man. I just feel like I can't, out of principle, support Bricklink because of this bullshit. And you know what? I probably would have been maybe swayed if they had been fucking very open and honest about the situation and not being fucking sneaky. Like, you know, Lego Team B brought up a very, very good point that, you know, I'd thought about, but not really thought about very much in detail. Is, yeah, they send us emails about all kinds of fucking shit, whether it's serious or not. But you think something of this magnitude that they're fucking doing, they would have sent out an email and with plenty of time to go over it, talk about it, prepare for it. Yeah, and they didn't. And the only announcement they had was on a fucking post forum or whatever bullshit, just buried. Luckily, the community is fucking strong. Called that shit out. But yeah, dude, what the fuck? And then with an answer turning around and saying like, well, that was Bricklink. That was their decision. You know, blah, blah, blah. Just fucked up, man. So yeah, I can't support them anymore. All right. I got a question for everybody. Only really about these three figs right here. Why are they worth less than they were fucking paid for? You pay $5 for a fig and it's worth less than you paid for it? The fuck is that? Actually, does anybody know what the fuck this is? It's like, am I missing something here? These things lose value already? Like, what's going on? Let's see. Wait, shit. I lost track of where everybody's at here. Hold on a minute. I rarely tag anyone or anything. I mean, look, just like with anything, you know, I don't hate anybody. I'm just ranting about shit that annoys the fuck out of me. Sometimes it's petty, sometimes it's serious, you know. But like I say with everything, man, if you guys like something I don't, if you do something I don't, or whatever, yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. Do you think they farm followers and sell the pages? I don't know. But I do know some creators definitely have buy bots, buy followers, or whatever. There's just no doubt in my mind about that. I will send you my address though, so you can send me a free set now. Look, I prefer my followers be there because they like what I do. Exactly. And this is something I've complimented about, you know, all you guys, you know, my subscribers and members and, you know, everybody else. Like, I still claim, at least in my eyes, you know, maybe it's biased, but like I have the most loyal fucking, you know, fans, watchers, viewers, whatever, ever. You guys, look, because, you know, I joke around about like, you know, everybody like only agrees with about 40% of the shit I fucking say. So whether it's because you find me entertaining enough to keep coming back, or maybe believe in a lot of the shit that I say, or you just enjoy Pure Fury, maybe you just like everything, you know, the whole channel, whatever it is, You know, as I've said many times, I don't take that shit for granted. And I've always said the most precious thing, you guys, and the most valuable thing that you guys can give me is your time. You don't get that shit back. Zizu, what's up? Back away from my groundhog friend. Well, you better tell your friend to go fucking get the shit right. My daughter made a $900 shoveling snow in New York or North Carolina. What? I told her, get out there. We are the only ones with a snow shovel. Yeah. Dude. We tried to find the cheapest person to plow our driveway. I mean, I shoveled a lot of it. I shoveled most of it. But there was still a lot of it that I couldn't get because it was frozen. And just trying to widen the whole driveway. You could, like, if you straighten our driveway up, you could almost fit 2 semis in that bitch. It's long. So we wanted to get it just completely scored away and to where we wouldn't have to worry about anything, including like ice. Because once you get all that shit down, then you can throw some more salt down. Anyways, but yeah, the cheapest one was $250. $250, man. Take like 10 minutes or whatever, maybe to fucking plow the driveway. So you think like that's some good money. I mean, if I didn't have a job, I'd go buy a snowblower. I would have made a fortune on my road. So cute, looks like a little Ewok. That does not help things. But yeah, good on her for making money, earning money. Dude, this is important, man, for younger people, you know, growing up to learn that shit. It makes you resilient. It makes you stronger. You know? I mean, having good work ethics goes a long way. And I can speak that from being on the side of being like in my industry, being on the side of a tech. And then when I was a manager, you know, hiring people, because even if you're not the best, you know, at the job, you know what I mean? Like if you just got good work ethics, you come in on time, you have a good attitude, I'll teach you how to fix shit. You know what I mean? And you can make good money, but not if you're fucking lazy ass that don't have no goddamn work ethics. Collector, what's up? I'm here from PETA. Can you repeat what you just said, man? Fuck PETA. Fuck PETA, dude. Dude, if you go look into PETA, go look into their fucking dark closet of bullshit, euthanizing fucking tons of fucking puppies and kittens and shit, and then claiming like, dude, they're full of fucking shit. There's much better animal, trying to do the right word, you know, companies that help animals out and stuff. Hi, there are many reasons to like anime. I love anime. What are you talking about? Did I say anime sucked or something? Shit. Oh, you're talking about the Pokemon thing. Anthony, what's up? How you doing? Britt, you're cracking me up. She was our secret, yeah. Sorry, man. These comments are great. Oh, what's up, YOLO? I missed something important. Can someone fill me in? Hold on. I'll show you. There you go, YOLO. That's what was important. Some good art. All right. Where were we in the comments before we get back to it? Lego Mike. Did I say hi to you? I felt like I did. How you doing, Mike? It's good to see you. Nobody wants to do it. Well, that's the thing. That's how you make money. Well, there's all kinds of different ways to make money, but like one of the ways is like you see some stuff people don't really want to do, man, fucking dive into it. Just do it. I mean, unless it's not worth your time, but clearly there's a good balance between you're earning money and you should get paid what you're worth. Okay? Fuck this cheap ass, you know, money. Like, no, you work hard, you should get paid good for it. But there's also like a boundary, a line that you can obviously cross over where you're just like taking advantage of people. You know what I mean? I don't know. I question $250 for basically 10, 15 minutes worth of work plowing my driveway. But it's the cheapest. I feel like they all just kind of went along their own. They were like, you're charging $250. I'll go ahead and charge $250 too. You know, so they're all just like, yeah. So we'll all, because think about it, man. Fuck, you pop a couple handfuls of driveways, you've made a few grand. And that's not even like bigger independent stuff. Like a lot of these guys that are established, you know, like whenever they go into a Dunkin' Donuts and they're like, hey, can I talk to the owner? Yeah, when we get a lot of snow or whatever, you know, give me a call. I'll give you a good rate or something. And yeah, you can charge a couple grand just to do one of those big parking lots. You know what I mean? And that's right. I saw Britt said it. Future entrepreneur. Yep. Make that money. Chase that bag. And look, don't make it everything in your life, obviously. You know, there's things to enjoy in life. But stay on top of it. Be smart about it. Jay, what is going on? Team Rocket blasts off again. Woo. All right. Oh, wait. KJ Nightfall. What's up? Good evening, everyone. It's nice to be able to get into a live rant for once. I know everybody's like, the live rant. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it. Where were we? Fix. Oh, yeah. This one's kind of gross. Dude, I saw this picture. Kelly Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne. Look, I'm just saying these Botox and these, whatever you want to call them, face jobs and whatever. They're fucking scary, man. They're scary. This is scary looking to me. This isn't even me like making fun. I'm sure I could whip out some fucking jokes, but this is just more. I don't think I could sit near them and talk to them. And I'm not even saying like, oh, because I'm better than them. I don't think I can. You guys, hold on. Look at this. Look. This is how I'd be fucking sitting. I couldn't look at them, man, because then I feel like I'd just be gawking at them. Even if I didn't say anything. And look, Sharon, you know, obviously, she's 70-something. She still looks fucking weird. But, you know, she's old. But Kelly? I don't know, man. Shit's fucking weird. Which I wrote down something as well to go along with that, but I wrote Hollywood is fucked. I mean that in different ways. But I think the biggest one probably is just box office numbers and shit like that. You know, just the diminishing of movie theaters. Not like people don't go, obviously, but I should have brought up the fucking chart that I was looking at. But it's just showing like, you know, the basically shooting numbers and stuff. And yeah, it's just not good. It's not good. Not to mention just general box office returns for most movies. Some of them, you know, obviously make some money. You get like a little lightning in the bottle once in a while, but just, you know, when I was young, growing up, just like most people, man, you know, I idolized a lot of movie stars and stuff. But I'm telling you, man, that all that went to shit when social media came out and got big. Because most people in Hollywood are just celebrities in general. I'm not saying they're like all bad people and shit like that. But they're detached from normal reality that most of fucking humans live through. You know, the grind, just bullshit. You know what I mean? Not like, I'm not saying, you know, nothing bad ever happens to them or something like that, but clearly the thing I just can't fucking stand, and it doesn't matter what it is, whether I agree with it or don't agree with it. I just can't stand celebrities lecturing people about how to live their fucking lives, about how they should fucking think, act, talk. It fucking sickens me, man. Like, who the fuck are you sitting in a fucking goddamn mansion telling me what I should fucking do? Like, are you kidding me right now? So that sentiment is something that a lot of people have been feeling over the years and just not giving a fuck generally what they say, not caring. And then, of course, all this fucking Botox and shit. I don't know, man. It's just gross. All right, moving on to the next rant. Getting out of this monstrosity. Let's talk about some cats. I was going to say some pussy, but I figured that was just low-hanging fruit. It was too obvious. You know what I mean? All right. I have a couple strong opinions about this. One, Lego makes a lot of sets. And I feel like shelf space is like some pretty good retail, but it's expensive. And there's not a lot of it. So why the fuck would you make another cat? Oh, wait a minute. Well, I know why, and here's the other fucking part of this rant. What do you notice about these two fucking cats? Do you guys notice anything about these two cats? I know if I look at the chat, because I can't see the chat when I have pictures up. I know if I look at the chat, I'm going to see the correct answer. I'm hoping. But if you had commented, they're exactly the fucking same except for just different colors. Well, fucking circle gets the square. Yeah. Now, I heard what they said. I can't remember if it was which designer it was that said it. A lot of people wanted an orange cat. Well, whoop the fucking freaking do. A lot of people want a lot of fucking stuff out of Lego, but every time we're like, hey, Lego, can we get this? How about some just basic communication, Lego? How about a brown cat? Oh, shit. Lego's like, we got you. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is a fucking set they can sell that really didn't even really have to fucking design. And before anybody says that goddamn fucking mouth moves on this one, for a Lego designer, he should be able to do that in his sleep with one fucking hand tied behind his back. Fucking. And, you know, again, dude, if you like that orange cat, that's great. If you're a cat lover, you're like, holy fucking shit, now I got two goddamn cats. And I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, well, Hive, they make dog after fucking dog after dog. I just can't, dude. I can't. I mean, the dogs, I feel, I agree with you. Because, you know, what we get? The Dalmatian, then we got the, what do you want to say? The Golden Retriever. And I feel like there was another one. Right? Wasn't there another one? There had to have been another one. Anywho. Yeah. I'm very disappointed in Lego with this, you know? I just feel like it's lazy. And I do apologize. I realized I didn't even have the picture up. Like sharing it. I had the picture up, but I wasn't sharing it. So Let me put that up real quick so you guys can at least see them side by side, what I was talking about. They're exactly the fucking same, except the color is different, and this one's mouth can open and close. And, oh, yeah, that's right. They gave this one green eyes and brown eyes. And I want to be fair at Extended Olive Branch, okay? I wouldn't have really cared if they'd given it time. You know? Yeah, just giving it a good amount of time. Kind of like, you know, when we got Boba Fett's Slave One and then Jango Fett's Slave One. You know? They complement each other. But how long do we have to wait to get one and then the other? Let me just skim through the chat real quick. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully that helped that situation. A weird tape. Crazy cat people with 11 cats can't afford 11 Lego cats. Well, I don't know about that for sure, but they had those weird orange parts left over from Lego Friends that didn't sell, so they used it to make a cat. Is there some truth in that, Yolo? Like, even if you don't know that's for sure, like, do you know something like maybe that could give it weight? Orange is such a weird thing too, right? And we like the tuxedo cat because of those black and white parts. And I mean, also, they're both, you know, I say they're both like they're different anyways. But they're both really cool. I mean, they're well designed, just like most stuff that Lego does, you know? And it's $100. Right. Of course it is. Now that would be sweet. But it'll never happen. Because, you know, for anybody that knows about Bill Watterson's, you know, Calvin and Hobbes, and man, I got mad respect for the guy. Because he could have made a fortune, just like Jim Davis with Garfield. But he would not fucking sell Calvin and Hobbes to anything. Not animation, not a movie, not a comic book. Well, not anything besides his own comic. But yeah, merchandise. Dude, that's fucking rare. So that's what I was saying. You'll never see fucking Lego Calvin and Hobbes. Now, there was a different off-brand company that did Calvin Hobbes, didn't they? But I would bet you anything they didn't get permission to do that. My Lady and the Tramp spaghetti dinner. Odie is one of my favorite dogs. All right, let's get moving. All right, yeah, fuck these cats. So we're gonna watch that video. But before we do you guys know what this is? Yeah. Lego Serious Play. I thought it was a joke at first until I saw this guy's video. You'll understand this a little bit more. Now, I'm going to forewarn you guys, this video is like 6 minutes long, and I'm going to be pausing it because I don't want to get fucking hit up with copyright. So it's just, we're going to react to this video, but it's really good. I skimmed through it, but I wanted to watch the whole thing through too. But yeah, it's I will let this guy speak for. I won't even try and explain it. I'll just let this guy, the video explain everything. I just got to turn on the volume. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Here we go.
When I say corporate team building, what do you think of? Is it playing with Legos? That's actually the brand new hype when it comes to team building, but not just using Legos for serious play. Using Legos for serious play right after a whole bunch of your company has been laid off. You see, I found this LinkedIn post from...
So this is really important to pay attention to this part of what Lego serious play is. But let's continue.
A CEO talking about when is the best time for team building. You might think it's when everything is stable, but according to Joe Lynn of Elevate Your Talent, the most critical moment is right after layoffs. And in this podcast clip, Jolyn explains why teams need support, clarity, and connection most when staffing cuts leave them rattled and uncertain. Yeah, so the main thing with that is your company lays off a bunch of people in the name of budget cuts or whatever, and then can somehow afford a team building activity for everyone to do.
Yeah, so now, as we watch this, and I'll discuss it a little bit more after the video is over with, it seems like there's two different avenues that he goes into with this video. And one is on this corporate side, like he was just talking about, you know, this guy saying like, yeah, we just had to lay off a bunch of people. Let's go ahead and spend money on, you know, whatever the hell it was called. What did he say it was? Team building. Right. Team building. Right.
Budget cuts or whatever, and then can somehow afford a team building activity for everyone to do. Congratulations, you survived. Now kiss.
Ability for Lego Serious Play is across the board. So many companies now are saying we don't have time to do team building because we had to lay off 40% of our staff.
And so I just want to say, first of all, you know, again, from in my industry as a tech and as a manager, I believe in like team meetings. So we're kind of on the same page with some stuff, you know, or courses or learning something. But, you know, this, you know, we've got to like hang out and whatever team build kind of stuff. Like this isn't in my opinion, this feels like a very corporate way to just approach the shit instead of a more realistic way, because it's been my experience that a lot of people in corporate think shit looks really good on paper, but executing it is a totally different fucking matter. So let's continue.
When in actuality, that is the perfect time to do team building, because everybody that's in there is still feeling the shock of their friends leaving. They don't know how much longer they're going to have to stay.
Okay. And I know I'm pausing this a lot, but this is important to note. Okay. She's talking about and agreeing with this guy that after layoffs, this is the best time for team building. One, no, I don't think it's the best time to waste money on this shit. But two, now you've got more, you need more productivity because you don't have as many employees now. And if anything, I feel like those employees' work is now going to be on your fucking lap. So you're going to have extra work. So I'm sorry. We didn't get time to fucking sit there and play with fucking Lego.
But to invest in them and say, hey, we kept you. We're so sorry that we had to have those layoffs. That was awful. Nobody wants to do that. How do we now take the team of you that's here?
Hey, we kept you. We're so sorry about those other people. What were their names again? I don't know. Anyways, you guys are the ones that are left over here at the company. And we really want to show you that teamwork matters. Not the teammates that we let go just the other day, but the ones that survived. So we want you to play with Legos together. And then there's a bit of gaslighting at the end.
The team of you that's here and plan for the future. How do we continue to use your talents and strengths to help propel the business to be better so that we don't have to do layoffs again?
Yeah, that's right. It's the employee's fault that they had to do layoffs. Okay. So if you guys just get with the program and start playing with your Legos together in a kumbaya circle, we won't have to do layoffs anymore. Now,
yeah, and look, and this is the big problem too, because I'm not saying you shouldn't have teamwork. I'm not saying you shouldn't have, like, obviously a good environment to work in. You know, there's a lot of different things that, of course, but you're an adult and you're doing a job that you're supposed to be getting paid for. You're not a little kid and you're not supposed to be coddled. Like, for crying out loud, dude.
Apparently, you can use Legos for team building at work after layoffs in order to process the emotional and operational impact of layoffs. You can use Legos to reconnect around strengths and future goals. You can use Legos to explore scenarios that rebuild trust and direction and create a shared vision for moving forward. Team building after layoffs is not a luxury. It's a commitment to the people who survived.
No, I feel like team building with Lego paying money is a luxury. But okay.
You don't think any of the remaining employees are going to think to themselves, so somehow they couldn't afford to keep all of our coworkers, but somehow they can afford for us to not do any work and play with Legos together? Sure, that makes a whole lot of sense. Maybe you think I'm joking about this whole Lego serious play thing. Just type that into the LinkedIn search bar, and you'll see tons of people convinced that they actually helped out their team by playing with Legos together. A full start into the new year, I worked with 3 teams last week. We used Lego Serious Play to explore team dynamics, visualize the elephant in the room, as well as current energy and mood.
I think my superpower is building relationships.
You know, I got to tell you guys, again, I'm all for teamwork and shit. And if there is something serious, which I've seen in my lifetime, serious things that happen at work, and you know, counseling can be provided or something like that. You know, certain accidents or deaths and stuff like that. You know, I mean, there's definitely things that can happen. But how lucky you must be to have a fucking job where you can just sit down and play with fucking Lego. And I'm not talking about fucking content creators or fucking land members or whatever. Just, now I can just sit down and play with fucking Lego.
And thinking of others. And so that's what's happening here. Similar to Tishi, I think that's why I'm in the patient space. I love helping people. And I just love nature, which is why you guys.
And you need Lego to.
So there wasn't a parrot, and I'm a parrot, right? So, but I also I'm a parrot. We did a personality disc. So I am a people person.
You gotta love it. You go to college, spend thousands of dollars to get that college degree, and you end up playing with Legos. Seriously. Here's another one. A few months ago, I had the incredible opportunity to spend time in Denmark learning Lego Serious Play. As you can see, this is no laughing matter. This is a 4D complex adaptive knowledge system.
What?
Today is a special day for me. I'm a certified Lego Serious Play facilitator.
The fuck, man? I'm like, is this music going to get me copyrighted? It's still playing.
Yeah, I don't see anything different than a daycare here, honestly. Now, I know it's already pretty ridiculous that we're talking about playing with Legos for team building, but when you look at how much one of these Lego Team Building Serious Play certifications cost, you can get a foundational certification in Lego Serious Play for $685. Or an advanced certification in Lego Serious Play for $1,250. And what's
now, I remember this part. This is very important. Listen to what he says about these certificates, because I thought maybe it was some sort of actual certificate for something.
What's hilarious about all of this is that these certifications for Lego Serious Play don't mean anything. There is no Lego Serious Play certification. This website right here selling you the Lego Serious Play certification also tells you Lego doesn't certify any courses. Even if a provider tells you that they do, they in fact do not. And then down here, there is in fact no official certification for the use of Lego Serious Play methodology.
So, look, I can tell you right now, the reason they wrote the whole certificate thing, because think about it, guys. Again, if you're a little kid, oh, here you got a certificate. That doesn't mean anything. You know, like, no, the reason they did that is because it's going to sound better than, oh, you're just going to be playing with Lego at your job. That's what you're paying us for.
I'm not quite sure who's paying $1,250 to learn how to play with Legos at work, but it must be nice. Over here is another website called Serious Work, where it says, go beyond Lego Serious Play. Get certified to be a leader who creates serious outcomes. But as you know, there is no Lego Serious Play certification. So these people are just making up stuff, I guess. What a thought leader. What a game changer. That's what they say right here. Thought leaders, professional, game changers. You're playing with Legos. Maybe we're all just in the wrong business and we should start selling certifications for getting certified in the non-certifiable Lego Serious Play methodology. I think that would be great. Have some more certificates that don't mean anything. Lego Serious Play Facilitator Certification, but now we know that they don't exist. So what are you certifying them in? We didn't just hand over certificates. We certified strategic facilitators. Well, I mean, I'm going to start certifying strategic facilitators. I'm a certified strategic facilitator right now. Can you imagine your company spending a bunch of money to bring someone in to do this? Instead of just splitting that money up, not only are you wasting their time, you're just humiliating them. But what do you think of Lego Serious Play? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to see me call out more corporate nonsense like this. And if you have any you'd like me to showcase on the channel, you can email me and
You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this fucking shit up. And look, this is the thing. This is why, you know, I act like, and I say how Lego is just pretentious and snooty, and they just act better than, you know what I mean? Like, no fucking humility. And they just trying to gobble up every goddamn fucking cent they can. So, Lego, fucking fantastic plastic fucking building bricks. Fucking trying to buy up every single IP known to fucking man. Okay, all right. Yeah, they make some pretty cool swag. You know, you get a shirt with the fucking minifigure head on it or something like that. But god dang, man, they just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Now, like this fucking shit. This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like you're wasting people's fucking time. You're wasting your company's fucking time and money. Let me go back through these comments. That was a long video, so let's see who I missed out here. All right, we're talking about kitty cats, right? Moving on. Screams, sorry, son, mom left. Here's a Lego set, right? Team building, right? I helped a Lego Serious Play with homeless veterans last fall. A local Lego friend wanted to see if I would help. But you don't, if you want, look, the stuff you've done with veterans and other people in your community and stuff like that, you know, giving sets, building with sets, doing that, bringing people together in that way. That was you, Shy. Now, if there's tools maybe to help or something like that, that comes from Serious Play and their certificates, you know what I mean? Okay, but I certainly didn't see any. I didn't see anything that you couldn't do yourself that you've already done. So, I mean, also, did you have to drop whatever the amount of money it was for it? Damage control. Wasn't going to do a video on it, but now I feel like I should do it. I mean, if you think it's a good analogy comparison to what I just watched, then I'll fucking eat my words. But at the same time, like I just said, you going out and doing stuff on your own and whatever, you know what I mean? And the things that you do is not the same thing as Lego as a corporation trying to sell another corporation that just did layoffs to, yeah, instead of like doing something better for the employees, you're going to have them stop working and play with Lego. And just like I said, how much of a luxury that must be to have a job that you've got the time to go ahead, just stop working and play with Lego. Or at least, because again, man, there's other things that you can do for team building. I've done it. I've been doing it for a lot of years. And you can do a lot of stuff. It doesn't cost any money. To help veterans think creatively and not within a fight or flight. Yeah, look, but again, there's ways you can do that you don't need the Lego Corporation Serious Play getting certificates that don't certify in anything, you know? So, yeah. I mean, if there's ways that you think that it helps people without that you couldn't do, you know what I mean? Then yeah, I'm all for it. But the shit that we just watched, no, absolutely fucking not. The certificate's not for anything. Amy, what's up? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Let's see here. Well, then you shouldn't make a video on it, shall I? I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm back and forth with it now. Like, maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. Don't feel like you should just to prove a point, you know, to me or anything. Or to anybody else. If the shit works, then it works, man. You know what I mean? If it helps out veterans, then that's awesome. I'm just saying that's not the same comparison to what we just watched, team building in a corporate setting that just had mass layoffs or whatever. But again, I also still stand by, like, there's nothing that you couldn't do without serious play, you know, or that counseling or other types of things would be good to do. Also, I feel like you as a veteran is a totally different thing than just some corporate person coming in and doing it as well. So I feel like that's definitely a poignant thing in it. This is very interesting. A serious play is my competition. Really? Yeah, but you're STEM. STEM is different. Like, you learn stuff from STEM and you also work with kids, not grown adults in a corporate work setting. Certified fart leader. I would hate my coworkers 10% less. It's the same thing when you do training at work and you get a certification, sir. No. Okay. So certifications I get at work are either things for literally the technical part of my job, you know, like a CFC certification or something like that. Or, you know, when we take training on mold awareness, we take training on resident retention, you know, we take training on all kinds of different stuff, but you learn things. And I mean, what are we going to say? Like learning mold prevention and CFC certification and resident retention and how to handle, you know, people and stuff like that is the same thing as like, oh, I'm learning how to build a Lego set. I'm not dismissing creativity or maybe, you know, patience or learning like these types of things as far as building a Lego set. But I think we're really making a mountain out of a molehill with the serious play thing. Now, you might think I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but I see it the other way around. As someone who has actually used to help people, I don't think it's stupid. Shy, again, that's your opinion, you know? And like I said, I feel like what you did, you know, and obviously, I don't know because I didn't see it, you know, you didn't make a video or whatever, and it's fine, but I don't know what the intricate uses of serious play were on each individual level, or if you did it in like a bigger group setting. But I can't stress this enough. I feel like it's not the same thing. You helping veterans and serious play going into a corporate setting and playing Lego. But that's just my opinion, you know, obviously. I can see a bunch of construction workers doing this. Well, see, and that's the thing, man, is, you know, even when we did other types of training and stuff, at least in my industry, man, we don't have time generally for that stuff, man. Like, again, I think also there's a difference between people that work in an office and people that don't. Because when you're in an office, again, I'm not saying you'll deal with stress, you don't have hard work, but it's a completely different fucking work environment, you know? Toon says I can see a bunch of construct. Oh yeah, I just read that. Sorry. What's up, Toon? How you doing? I mean, a lot of it is about perception, you know, but there's definitely a lot of stuff. I agree. J Bob, what is going on? The serious play has always been around. The interesting thing is doing it on the heel of. I've never heard of the serious play thing. I've never heard of it before. I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all, but I've just never heard of it. It's not stupid shy, but it's a scam or a pyramid scam at the very least. I mean, but we have to understand, I really can't stress this enough. I think what Shy is talking about is something on a completely different level than what we just watched and what serious play was probably used for as a whole. I mean, I feel like if serious play was used more in this kind of way that Shy's talking about, I feel like we would have definitely heard about it. But I don't know. You know. So my friend that does it hasn't done it for people who were laid off. So this was a new concept, always the random team building for random companies. I mean, and I know we didn't get to see it in the video per se. We got to see what like their points of stuff was, you know what I mean? Or what they said they do as far as like, I don't remember all the fucking points that they were trying to put across, you know, whether it was like not team, that's too broad of a word, more specific things, right? I don't know. I'm just going to make one up, like trust or patience or whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. So I would like to see, and I'll research it, you know, because I've already wanted to look into this a little bit more anyways. I would like to see what it is that the teaching is. Now, it's probably going to be hard to find because you got to pay. It's behind a fucking paywall. But I would just love to know, you know what I mean? Like what specific things that Lego is teaching you to better yourself or for team building. And I don't mean like, oh, we're going to build a set that interlocks together. No, I'm talking about some real world shit. Now, I feel like, again, what Shy's talking about is a completely different environment. You know what I mean? I'm assuming people that would like some help, you know, the stuff that Shy's talking about compared to, you know, again, you're at work. You're there to do a job. Everybody's like, good. Hive's like the fucking most horrible boss ever. Dude, I'm a great boss, man. If you do your job. Fuck, man. To be fair, I didn't pay for anything. I think my friend did, though. I mean, it's you know, it's whatever, obviously. Like, I mean, if Shy had told me, or he might still be telling me, I don't know, maybe I'm misreading, about like if it works in a corporate setting and it's really, really beneficial for people at their job and stuff like that, I'd still disagree with him until I could see some proof otherwise. But like I said, and the situation that he's talking about, yeah, I could see how there could be some things in that could help. Because one of the things, you know, that Lego is about is fun, joy. You know what I mean? That's a proven mental thing. It's like when you put a puzzle together or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you're putting things together. It's a good feeling in your head. You know what I mean? Solving puzzles feels good. So that in itself is relaxing, calming. You know, we all know this stuff. But at the same time, yeah, I would imagine again, and I feel like this would probably be more specific if you're not, you know, like a real, like a certified counselor or something, you know, I feel like only a veteran would be able to talk with another veteran about a lot of stuff. And obviously you can do that over Lego. So, and this is something that not in detail, but I've seen Shy make videos about, you know what I mean? When he's gone around and like donated Lego sets and built Lego sets with people and, you know what I mean? Shared that experience and, you know, it's a beautiful thing. But the reason it was a beautiful thing is because it was Shy who really gave a shit and was really trying to help people. And it wasn't behind a facade of corporatism and a paywall, you know? Like it's a totally different vibe. Anyways, what were we talking about? Change my mind as the saying goes, right. I thought you had to have a certificate to buy the sets from Lego. Send me $1,200 and I'll play Lego with you. Oh shit, Taco, you work with all ages. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. And you know, I could definitely be wrong, but nothing in that video I saw definitely showed me otherwise. All right, let me get to the rest of the comments here, and then we'll get to the next rant. Leadership principles. Just call me. I'll tell you exactly what happens. We'll definitely talk about it eventually, Chai. I can promise that. It's a lot of real world stuff, not building a Lego set. Okay, Shy, hold on a minute. While I understand it's a lot of real world stuff, not building a Lego set, though, is what I don't fucking understand. That's the whole point of this, is it not? Yes, you can slap team building. Yes, you can slap real world stuff on it. But it's behind Lego. That's Lego. You're injecting Lego into it to do whatever outcome you want from it. So I know it's not the whole of the sum, but I feel like it's got to be at least fucking half. Man, you're fucking with my chi, Shy. Shy, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, man. Don't you do something just because of a stupid video or a stupid person. Woody, what's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Oh, in Oaktown. What's up, Oaktown? It's good to see you too. Right on. Chris McBricker out there. Sounds like a good business model. Maybe Lego community feels left out. He says, what's on the rant menu tonight? Well, we're already 3/4 of the way through it. Oh, yeah, we're about 3/4 of the way. I don't know. Still got a few things left. You're building with bricks out of your mind, not instructions. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. You're saying it's not Lego sets. It's just Lego. You're like, dude, I ain't giving away Bartador or anything. What are we talking about? Well, you should have been here earlier, Oaktown, and you know. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. We were talking about serious play. You're going to have to Google it because we're moving on to the next rant. All right. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Here we go. Make sure I got the fucking screen up. 2 Batman, fully separate paths. Was this the right move or a missed opportunity? James Gunn confirms Robert Pattinson will never be the DCU's Batman. So this is quite the conundrum. Whatever. It's quite the pickle. So this is one of the other many reasons why I'm just fucking over James Gunn now. And it's a goddamn shame because I've loved him up until he started taking over DCU. Now, do I love Superman? Of course. Do I think Supergirl looks pretty cool? Yeah, man, sure. Do I think they should be making Supergirl and then fucking goddamn Clayface movies right now? No. If you're smart, you start with the fucking Trinity. You got your Superman. I would do Wonder Woman next. I just said I would do Wonder Woman next. Do Wonder Woman movie next. And then you do Batman. Then you do your spinoffs and other tales and shit like that. Like, dude, most people, like, I feel like most normies really don't even know who the fuck Clayface is. Or if they do, he's that goddamn interesting. I just think it's a bad move. Now, as far as Batman goes, so the reason, I don't even know if this was James Gunn's vision or not. This could have been more of a corporate thing because the Batman with Patterson was fucking awesome and made some money. It was like the only DC movie that fucking made money, man. Like, I don't know, in years or whatever. And then, of course, they had the show on the HBO with the Penguin, the spinoff. Fucking awesome shit. Like award-winning and all that. So they didn't want to get rid of the Patterson Batman. And James Gunn's like, no, I'm going to have my own Batman. So look, the point is, it's just going to be weird having 2 fucking Batmans going on right now in this DC universe. I mean, if at the very least, let's say they said, okay, Patterson Batman, we're not doing part 2. It's gone. So let's say you make your official DC Batman, your DCU Batman or whatever. I'm not saying you can't have another Batman story after that that's an Elseworlds tale. You know, maybe you do the Dark Knight Returns or something, even though they kind of already did that in a way. But you know what I mean? So there's shit you can do. But whatever. Next, speaking of superheroes, Marvel officially confirms Dwayne Johnson will play MCU's strongest black superhero. I don't know if this is definitely not rumor. So this guy says I would rather see Will Smith play Blue Marvel than Dwayne Johnson. Nothing personal, but this just isn't a The Rock type character. I agree for a couple of reasons. One, yeah, I don't think it's a Rock type character, but also I think The Rock, or I think Dwayne, I think he's mixed, but he's definitely Samoan. Right? He's definitely got like Samoan blood in him. And I usually don't like to split hairs with anybody's color necessarily, but when it comes to roles, characters, and stuff like that, you guys know I don't like race swapping stuff. Every once in a while, I think if certain characters, it works good. But I still feel like I'm being a hypocrite about it, you know? So yeah, I'd like to see, I want to say Will Smith. I'd like to see a new up and coming actor. But I just feel like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just not Rock. And not only that, but I'm getting kind of sick of seeing some of these guys, man. Like, I want to see some fresh faces out there. You know? I mean, and as far as like, you know, being a black man in Hollywood or whatever, I feel like, yeah, you could definitely you could use as many roles as possible. And this would be a perfect role. Blue Marvel, awesome character. I don't know a whole lot about him, but he's freaking powerful. Like he's on like Superman level. So yeah. All right. Next, I saw this from this football player guy. And he says, $250 million, keep it. You can keep the money. I'm not leaving Buffalo. This team, the city, these fans, they're why I play this game. I'm not chasing a bigger contract. I'm chasing greatness with the Buffalo on my helmet. Loyalty still matters to me. Look, I've been saying something for a long time. Like, even when I was younger, I remember, like, I always looked at the Yankees, you know, in this way. But it's all over all kinds of sports. This no loyalty to a team, to a city. I'm just going to go wherever the fucking most money is. And I know some people will be like, well, you know, you're about making money, man. Make the money. What, this guy ain't making fucking money? Like, how many fucking millions do you need? Huh? How many fucking millions of dollars do you need? You know, people talk about billionaires all the fucking time. And look, I got mixed emotions about it, but I will tell you this very fucking solid words. Yeah, billionaires, corporations, they should be paying their fair share of fucking taxes. Okay? But let's not talk about billionaires for a second. Let's just talk about millionaires. Yeah, how many 50s, 10s, 100s, whatever millions of fucking dollars do you actually fucking need? And, you know, I just remember when I still watched a lot of sports, I was living in Ohio for a while, and I was really, really into watching baseball. It was all about Cleveland Indians, man. And it just broke my heart when I'd see players that meant a lot to me on the team just leave and just go to another team. You know what I mean? So I saw this. I was like, dude, again, just rare. Just rare. Next. Boy, those Grammys, man. I'll tell you what. So 50 Cent said Jay-Z had 25 Grammys. His wife Beyonce has 35. And even their kids have Grammys. He says, but Tupac had no Grammys, which tells you everything about the Grammys. I mean, I don't know about the, you know, the latter part of it, you know. But nobody else thinks it's odd that this whole family has won Grammys. Like, I don't know. And when people hear that, they probably think like, well, Beyonce and Jay-Z make good music. I mean, I didn't say that, but there's a lot of fucking good music out there. You know what that shit seems like to me more than anything? Seems more like a popularity contest. It's more about popularity and not really talent as much. There's just a lot of talent out there, man, that just gets snubbed. You know, it was like, what was it? The Golden Globes, maybe? I think it was the Golden Globes when Amy Poehler won like best podcast. I'm like, fucking really? And I'm not even saying she's not funny, dude. She's hilarious. I've liked her on Saturday Night Live for fucking years, man. But I'm like, you've been doing podcasting for like, what, 7 months or some shit? And really, out of all the podcasters out there, like, there's so many different ones, you know what I mean? Like, that really make good content. And you're the one. So, and I know there's like things where you got like pay money to get in and whatever. But I don't know. It's just so fucking fake. It's so fucking fake, man. It's all hate. It's all fake. Half black, half Samoan. So, well, that's not full black. And Blue Marvel is a full black man. So, sorry, Rock. I'm like, besides, isn't he playing another fucking superhero? He's always playing a superhero, man. Bills should have won. They got robbed during the playoffs. Oh, that's right. What do we got? We got Patriots. Who else is playing? It's Patriots and who? I haven't been keeping up. Somebody just told me today when I was at work. I forgot. Gambling in sports is huge. A lot of players go in debt. I could see why. Oh, Seattle. That's right. Fucking Seattle, man. Look, I'm going to go with New England because I've lived in Cali, but most of my life I've been on the East Coast. So, yeah. Fuck Seattle. They took out my Rams. I was bummed about that. I was rooting for you, Shy. I was rooting for you. Dude, you know who watches football like crazy is Mrs. Ive, man. She'd be scaring the dog. She fucking yells louder than me. Ah, poor Rams. Poor little Rams. What do we got next? Oh, dude. We got some mean shit, guys. Some mean shit. Oh shit, what was this? Oh, go away. A little more Grammy stuff I saw. It was funny. Jelly Roll is the genie that comes from rubbing a Mountain Dew bottle of dip spit. I know people are like, God damn, Hype, you're so mean. I didn't write the fucking comment. I'm just reading it. Well, you laughed. Well, this shit was funny. Grow up. Whereas Gene's version says, from time to time, cry harder. Oh, shit, man. All right. 8 years later, I'm still convinced The Last Jedi got Luke Skywalker absolutely right. And 8 years later, you're still wrong. Dude. I just don't know how anybody that liked that bullshit liked Luke the way I feel like the rest of us did, man, all those years. But then again, sometimes I feel like putting Anakin up as a hero and all this other shit is, you know, quite the tragedy as well. Because I feel like the difference. Let me piss off my Anakin fans real quick. I feel like the difference between, you know, people liking Anakin, you know, and just somebody liking just a villain is when you like a villain, your villain, like, it's cool. You know what I mean? But you know, it's still bad, but it's cool. You know, it's edgy or whatever, you know, just I don't know. But you don't think of them as the fucking hero. You don't like think of them as like in a good way. You know, like they're good. Fucking, are you kidding me? I'm still pissed off that they made the Obi-Wan show. I'm sorry. I'm really pissed off about that. What a word picture. Jay-Z and Beyonce are premium though, so they're worth more. Yeah, no, there's a lot of money involved with it. And dude, you know, again, just because I criticize something, like I fucking love Jay-Z and Beyonce music. You know, all the single ladies, man. Fucking big pimping. Luke is a wimp compared to Anakin, so they did finally get him right. You're making me think about that for a second. Well, if that's true, and I don't know. Okay, hold on a second. All right. So I was going to say, if that's true, it's kind of odd because Luke did defeat Darth Vader. However, I retract that because I feel like if Luke was fighting Anakin and not Darth Vader, Anakin would be a totally different fight. However, I might retract that statement because Anakin is so fucking full of himself that he gets too cocky. And if you go up against even a remotely good Jedi, yeah, you could be in some trouble. Hence, him getting his fucking goddamn limbs fucking cut off. So, I don't know. I just don't know. But I wasn't attached to Luke, I don't think, the same way as maybe some other people were. I feel like I definitely was more of a Han Solo guy. Even with his sarcasm and general fuckery, you know. I'm not a fucking boomer, okay? If I'm a boomer, then you're Gen fucking Beta. Not my Jake Skywalker. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Forrest Bricks in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? Well, I don't say Luke is a wimp, but until Return of the Jedi, I feel like he was pretty fucking whiny. But dude, in Return of the Jedi, he was motherfucking based. Are you kidding me? Walking into fucking Jabba's hut. Got that goddamn fucking black cloak on and shit. Based. Not scared of fucking anybody in there. Fought a goddamn fucking... I can't think, man. I can't think of what the fuck it's called right now. My brain is just fucking fried. But yeah. It's called rage baiting. Dude, I'm the only one rage baiting around here, buddy. I'm just kidding. The children think anyone over 25 is a boomer. It's because they're fucking stupid. What's up, Papa Rex? How you doing? Watch, man. It's fucking kids gonna be like, man, I'm unsubscribing to Hive. I'd be like, that'd be a stupid move. Come on now. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. R2-D2 is the true hero. Yeah. Yeah, I'd go with that. I mean, except for the sequels. Because sequels, he just fucking sat there like a dumbass, didn't do shit. Like, what are you doing? You don't want to help find Luke? Really? That's great. Star Killer. Now, that's a good fucking Star Wars character. And tell me, Lego Star Wars fans, we have never gotten a Star Killer, have we? Unless it was custom. That's what I mean, man. Just, you know, and I know, look, I know my Girth Gang boys, man, my friends out there. I get it, man. I get they get mad at me when I fucking talk shit about Amperu. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't. Star Killer, Amperu. Anybody else? Amperu. In a fucking kitchen. Everybody was excited about Amperu in a fucking kitchen. Meanwhile, we had fucking badass fucking minifigs years ago. Before I came out of my dark ages. Ah, Rancor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a fake fan. Wait, what Brit say? Oh, about R2D2? Born in the 1900s, automatically boomer. I know. That's why I feel like, you know, us Gen Xers, we have such connection with millennials, you know? I mean, millennials are still a little further away, you know what I mean? Well, the younger millennials, you know what I mean, are still a little further away, but they're still, I feel they're still in that cusp, you know? And that's fine. I mean, there's a time when you got to realize you just don't have the same types of perceptions and hobbies as some of the other people. I know, right? Yeah, I just feel like they could sell us Star Wars minifigs out of polybags. They could sell them out of blister packs. They could make very cheap sets if they had to, you know, and included some. But Lego's not about that life. Not about that life. Are you kidding me right now? Younger millennials are in their early 30s now. Dude, you want to hear something crazy, man? This fucking tripped me out. So I got a couple more years till I'm 50, but if I just wanted to say, like, just round it off, right? So if I just subtracted 20 years off my life, I'd still be fucking 30. My God damn. You know, the good thing, though, that I pride myself on is my wit and my humor. I will tell you, though, man, fucking every once in a while, some young fuck will, you know, think that I'm just some older guy that can't shove his fucking foot up their ass. I think it's hilarious. What's up, A-Cop in the house? What's up, Sean? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. That mall cartoon pisses me off, man. It fucks with my head. It fucks with my head. Because we shouldn't have mall anymore. It's just like when that Doomsday movie comes out. I'm going to go watch it. I'm going to go see it. And I'm probably going to fucking like it. But that doesn't make it so. It doesn't mean it should be made. Just because you like something doesn't mean you should get it. What are you talking about? A Kyle Katon. Oh, yeah, that would be fucking cool too, right? Who we got there? Is it Haza Stargate? Is it Haza or Haza? If it's Haza, type 1. If it's Haza, type 2. I know Stargate, though. You don't have to type anything for that. Good to be. Thank you for being here. Star Killer wasn't. What? Hold on a second. Fucking what? Hold on. 7672. 7672. The fuck? You fucking kidding me right now? Hold on. Dude, did I know about this? Wait a minute. Wait. That's not Star Killer. What? Oh, wait. It is Star Killer, isn't it? Fuck. I can't get a good fucking picture. God damn it, man. Stupid ads. Okay, hold on. Here's a pretty good picture. Oh, it's going to Bricklink. I'm not going to Bricklink. Fuck Bricklink. Hold on. I'll just share it and we can also look at it together. Hold on. This. I'm assuming this is who you're talking about. And I know maybe we could say technically, but I'm talking about Star Killer with the fucking outfit on, you know, the Sith outfit, got the fucking knives on the fingers. I'm talking Star Killer. I'm talking. Well, that is actually who you're talking about right here. I was like, yeah, the one that brought down the fucking Death Star. I mean, the Star Destroyer. Speak of the ACOB. Speak of the ACOB and they shall come. I have a t-shirt older than young millennials. 30s have been my best decade of my life so far. Yeah, man. I had a lot of fun in my 30s. I called it my dirty 30s. I had a lot of fun in my 20s, but a different type of fun. Ever since I've been in 40s, man, it's been all fucking downhill from there. Yeah, good luck on your 40s, by the way. I swear, man, at the stroke of fucking midnight when you turn 40 or whatever, your back just goes, and you're like, fuck. Like, that was wrong. Hold on to those 30s. Make them last shot. Marjade, yes. Yes. Dude, you know, that was the outline, or part of the outline at least, that Lucas had for the sequels when he was trying to help them, you know, when Disney bought it. Kathleen Kennedy was like, fuck that. JJ, Ryan, get in here and fuck all this shit up. Has it? I was like, fuck, it's been so long now, I forgot. Haven't I barreling into 50? Holy shit. Sean, by the way, happy birthday to you. I know I'm late, but I saw it on our celebrations for Good Morning Brickworld. So, yeah. Happy birthday, sexy. Oh. I see. Oh, dude, this is turning out. We're at an hour and 38 minutes. I was telling you guys like an hour and a half, man, and we're fucking cutting this shit. It's okay. We got like a couple more things to talk about, and then we'll let it go. Got him on the low. Star Killer minifig looked fairly lame. Kinda, yeah. Yeah. It's because it's older. That's why I don't understand a lot of people's nostalgia for like older Lego, especially older Star Wars Lego. Fucking shit is ugly, man. I mean, yeah, okay. I got some memories attached to it. I mean, I don't, but I can see a lot of other people do. I'm like, it's really ugly. Hold on. I'm 42 and I slip a disc if I cough too hard. Yeah, man. Gotta toughen up. Gotta lift. So lift, do some cardio. If you got any bad habits, better quit them. Get age checked by my kids Yeah, kids that definitely age check your ass. That's for sure, man. My kidney went next. God dang, man. Oh God, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Does that old t-shirt help you feel better or worse? Oh, that's good. That's good, man. I love it. It's great. Black Series Lord Star Killer coming out. Oh, I'll definitely check that out. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Good to see you. How's work been? Work has been rolling. I've been helping lobsters. Been saving lobster lives. And they constantly give me attitude, man. Dude, fucking lobsters are fucking mean. I'll put my look. They got bands on them. At least most of the time. Every once in a while, I see one that doesn't have one. Yeah, man, I'll put my hands down in there to like clean the tank or get something. You know, whatever. Yeah, they just fucking come right up to me, like, fucking hit me with their claws and shit. I have found myself. I know everybody thinks I have a cold black heart, but I talk to them. I talk to the lobsters. You know, if I'm cleaning it, you know, I kind of scoot some out of the way. I'd be like, I got a movie, guys. You got to get over here. I'm so sorry. Or maybe sometimes I'll be working on the refrigeration part or something, and you know, kind of sit up a little bit, and like my eyesight will come up to the tank, and there's one just sitting there, fucking giving me the fucking evil eye. Or maybe he's just trying to convince me. He's like, hey, if you get me out of here, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Yeah, people eat them. I don't know how to tell them, you know. Also, another thing about The Last Jedi, I imagine Luke was actually present on Crate, walked out, and Force pulled the AT-ATs down on the ground, actually kicked Connor's ass. It would have been much cooler. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff they could have done, like, way better, like, just not made the fucking movie. But, yeah. That's the biggest criticism about the sequels, man. Is not only just the way they treated the OG characters individually, how they treated them, but just the fact that we didn't get, like, I really can't stress this part enough. Imagine you spend, you guys, I'm sure you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll just throw out the number, like you spent $4 billion. Because I can't remember if it was like 4, 8, or $11 billion. So anyways, on Lucasfilm. All right. And you buy this IP, not because you give a shit about it, but you know what comes with it. A fuck ton of fans. Right? So you buy this IP, you get all the fans frothing at the mouth. Even back then, yeah, there were some people that were like, you know, fuck Disney. I don't trust them or whatever. My buddy was like that. He's like, I don't trust Disney. I don't trust them. They're not going to do Star Wars right. I know it, blah, blah, blah. And then, ironically, even me and him got in an argument because he was glad that they got rid of the EU. You know? I was like, what the fuck? Like, why would you make that not canon anymore? Anyways. All right. So imagine you buy this IP. You got all these fans, right? You make these sequels and you don't give us Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, you know, together again. You know, I mean, if you wanted to try and get Lando into the first movie instead of like, okay, whatever, you know, but why the fuck wouldn't you do that? Even if, because I'm telling you, a lot of people are just like Star Wars fans, yeah, blah, 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 like whatever, okay? But I'm telling you, at least most of us, I think, would have been forgiving with a lot of shit if they would have treated those characters with respect, had some good scenes with them together one more time, since you got them all in the fucking movies anyways, because you know you ain't gonna get fucking Harrison Ford back, you know? So anyways, why you wouldn't have those together and then have a good, respectful send-off? At the same time, introducing your newer characters into the stories and whatever, right? Like, why wouldn't you do that? It's almost like there are people that literally just want to be like, let's make some shit that we know they're not going to fucking like. Because fuck these fucking fans. We're going to do what we want to do with the shit. It's so fucking bizarre to me, man. I've said it many times. Like, how do you fuck Star Wars up? It's crazy. It's crazy. What are you talking about? If Hive has snow where he is, I bet he's over the snow. I've already gone out there and kicked that snow's ass. I put my foot right up that snow's ass. It was crazy. And the Luke being whiny, yeah, sure, but have you heard Anakin? Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. And not in like a cynical, mean kind of way, but just the fact that Anakin, I guess it runs in the family. And I don't blame, a lot of people blame Hayden Christensen, and I don't. I mean, do I think he's a fucking Al Pacino or a fucking Denzel Washington or something? No. But he's a fine actor. But if you don't have good direction, a good script, you know what I mean, a director, because dude, clearly Lucas doesn't know how to fucking write romance. That's for damn sure. So yeah, he was definitely whiny though. The Anakin pedestal is a little wild to me. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I get it. I totally get it. So, in a broad sense, the original trilogy, you know, Luke basically, you know, you can say Han, but you know, Luke, he was the Jedi, right? Then you got the the prequels. So Anakin was, you know, the clone. You know, for those that know, I call my younger friends that grew up with the prequels and everything, I call them cloners. So for the cloners, Anakin was like Luke for us. You know what I mean? The sequels, I mean, I guess they got Rey. I guess Rey was their Luke and their Anakin. The difference between the three is Anakin was the chosen one. So there's a lot of significance around Anakin as well. You know what I mean? So I get it, but what bothers me, you know, and when I say bothers me, I mean just for like pure and shit. What bothers me is like, it's fine to really like Anakin, you know, but my thing is like the Obi-Wan show. I know everybody lost their shit and got sentimental and in the feels about Obi-Wan fighting, you know, Darth Vader, you know. But it's like, one, it shouldn't fucking happen to begin with, because the mental gymnastics you had to do to try and justify it after we spent whatever 20 some fucking years, you know, of like they met for the first time since the last time, you know what I mean? But my biggest thing is like, okay, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna fuck yourself, because now you can't, Obi-Wan can't kill Vader now because they fight in the future. But it's like, why wouldn't you kill him? And I don't want to hear anybody be like, oh, you know, because of the feelings, and you know, he still has feelings for Anakin. Man, fuck that shit. He sliced off 2 of his fucking legs and his arm and left him in molten fucking lava, stole his fucking lightsaber, and left with his fucking wife. In my opinion, that was some fucking cruel and unusual punishment. Fucking Obi-Wan should have turned on that lightsaber and just fucking right into fucking Anakin's head. Put him out of his fucking misery. So he could do all that bullshit. But then after he finds out he's killed younglings, you know, he's destroyed a planet, you know, he helped fucking destroy a planet. Even in the fucking show, he watched him kill a fucking kid. But he's not going to fucking kill Vader. And then he's not even about Anakin. Because what does he say?
I killed Anakin already.
Strike him down. So while I understand the love for Anakin, but just like I said with Maul is one of the baddest fucking Star Wars fucking characters ever, man. Not my favorite Sith, but definitely right up there. And I was pissed as fucking hell when my dad and I walked out of the theater in whatever, 99, whenever the fuck it came out, if Phantom Menace. Because I was fucking like, we barely got to see him. And then we get this awesome fight. He fights 2 fucking Jedi at the end, kills the Master Jedi. And then when he has the goddamn fucking high ground, Obi-Wan still fucking slices him in half. Dude, I was fucking livid. Because I was like, for sure, they'll keep him and we'll see him in, you know, the next movies and shit. Like, no. So, like I've mentioned before, imagine my fucking surprise after I don't watch TV for years and I come back and there's fucking Darth Maul. Fucking robot legs and all. The fuck? And while I think it's cool, but again, what's the theme of the show tonight? Just because you want something doesn't mean you should fucking get it. Doesn't mean you should have it. It doesn't mean it should be made. So while I know my friends love them all and shit, but I really need people to take a step back and think, how's come it was okay to be like, it's fucking stupid Palpatine came back. It's fucking stupid that all these different people in these shows got fucking stabbed or whatever with a lightsaber and still lived. But Darth Maul is A-okay because I like him and he's fucking cool. Even 7 had plot holes. 7 was a good start. 7 was a good start. I really, really, truly believe that. I liked Rey. Finn was an amazing character. Dude, they fucked Finn up so bad, man. You got this ex-stormtrooper. Like, do you know what you could have done with Finn? Like the character arc and the complexities and the good storytelling and all the stuff you could have had with Finn. And even being ex-stormtrooper, they even still fucking shit on it. Like, literally. They said he was a fucking janitor. Then you got Poe, which they totally emasculated him in the fucking second movie. But he was still fucking cool. The swashbuckling, fucking kind of reckless, badass pilot, man. You know? Good shit. The fucking Kylo Ren. I didn't know how I felt about it at first, but I was like, okay, he's got a little bit of an obsession with Darth Vader. And then just kind of seemed to just another fucking plot that rhymed just like, fuck that, man. Because I don't really remember him ever really bringing it up again with Vader. You know what I mean? Like sitting there talking to him and shit. Like, Knights of Ren, fucking badass. Dude, imagine the cool shit we could have seen with the Knights of fucking Ren. It's just one fucking fumble after another, man. And the biggest letdown of all was just not having a cohesive fucking story, like timeline of the movies. It's just crazy. But yeah, 7 started off good, but yeah, then they fucked it up. You got to go, Woodsy. Is that what you're saying? Thank you for your time. Be well, everyone. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you being here. My brother and I agree that the end of episode 9, Rey should have turned to the dark side, killed him. Yeah, dude, that was my biggest thing, man. Because at that point, you really want to subvert my expectations. Yeah, dude. But I feel like they couldn't make her a villain, you know? I'm just like, yeah, do it. Do it. I don't get why they drove out a base that has kids and yeah, I know. And see, and here's the thing that they really messed up on that maybe or maybe not they foresaw. I feel like tons of us have gotten into an IP or something like that because of a friend. For me, it was Lord of the Rings. Because growing up, I was all about sci-fi, you know? And I don't remember exactly how it came about, but someone was telling me about like fantasy stuff. Because I remember there used to be this comic book about, oh God, I can't remember. It was about elves. It might have just been called Elves or Elf. No, I think it was called Elves. It was old school, like 80s shit. And I remember picking it up at the library one time. And it was like a graphic novel comic book. And yeah, that's how my buddy was like, yeah, you should read Lord of the Rings, man. You'd probably really like that shit. Fucking hooked. Hooked. And to this day, I will always, well, until maybe something better comes out, but I will always vouch that the Lord of the Rings trilogy is the best trilogy ever made. and way better than fucking Star Wars. And you guys know my love for Star Wars. But that trilogy, even if I like Star Wars more, that is like the best trilogy, man. I'm not saying it's completely perfect. I mean, whatever, but like, I can never praise that movie enough. I watch it all the fucking time, man. As I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. Kathleen Kennedy. Oh God. Yeah, I know. I don't know what you guys talking about out there. I still got like 2 more rants. You guys talk about Mace. Xtra, the biggest dumpster fire. I know. See, and like, I feel like there are definitely criticisms we can bring up, obviously, with the prequels and the original trilogy, but they're different criticisms than the sequels, you know? The sequels is like a totally different thing. Mace had Anakin beat at one point. Anybody think Mace could have taken Anakin? Like, I'm talking like, you know, one-on-one type of fight. Because Mace, you know, from reading like books and stuff as well, man, like Mace was really good. And obviously, clearly, you know, Palpatine was kind of throwing him off there. I think Anakin wins versus Mace in a clean 1v1. I don't know, honestly. I'd probably lean towards Anakin just because if he can do it fast enough. I think with Anakin, the more he lingers on, I think the more opportunity a good Jedi can find, like a weak spot or something. You know what I mean? I think that's what Obi-Wan did. I think when Obi-Wan realized he had the high ground, and then Anakin was just so fucking cocky, like he can't be beat, he's the most powerful, that it clouded his fucking judgment. And once Obi-Wan, even Obi-Wan tried to warn him, like, don't do it. So in a way, it wasn't just about Obi-Wan actually defeating him. It was almost like Anakin kind of defeated himself. I don't know, man. Yeah, Star Wars was real, but the Alien and Predator series trying with Blade Runner and Future Soldier, they really blew it. Yeah. There's been all kinds of IPs, man, that they've just fumbled left and right. Because even like Alien and stuff, like, look, the thing is, there's reasons why some stuff is really good, and you just can't usually replicate it. Like, because sometimes it's about the time period. So, I don't know, like Predator. I was young when that came out. What was it, like 88, 89? So I would have been like 10 or 11 or so. I didn't see it in the theater, but we had a VCR. And for some reason, my parents let me watch every goddamn fucking movie known to man. And, but the thing was, when you watched Predator, it was the first time you saw something like that. You can't replicate that feeling. I mean, you can with something different. But when like Predator 2 came out, like, well, okay, well, you're not getting the same feeling you got from the first Predator because it was the first time. It's like sex. The first time you have sex, well, it's usually kind of fucking lame. But you don't get that first time you experience that feeling, you know? Or anything that you do that feels good. I don't hate Ray. I just wish Finn could have gone further than he did. What a freaking setup he had. I know. Elf Quest. God dang, good one, man. Elf Quest. Thank you, Mike. That's what it was. That was a good cartoon or a good comic, man. I love the artwork. I think it was like a husband and a wife. Like one of them drew and one of them wrote it. Yeah, Peter Jackson, dude. And then they made The Hobbit. Elf Quest, right on. Rob, I said hi to you earlier, right? Yeah, I think that. So I have to go. Have a great rest of the stream. Thanks, Force Brooks. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, I'm getting ready to rant about these last 2 things and try and end it here pretty quick. Justin, the Force gave birth to Anakin. Yeah, that was a really interesting like Jesus reference, wasn't it? Because I remember when we saw Phantom Menace, I didn't quite get it at first, even though it's not like I was a kid. You know, I was technically a very young adult, but I was an adult. But it took me a minute for like the light bulb to go off and be like, oh shit. Even when she said there was no father, I was like, there's no father. I was like, and then once I realized, I was like, the Force created Anakin. You know what I mean? That's wild. Enjoy your dinner, Tron. All right, guys, let's do these last couple. Let's do these last couple here. What do we have? Oh yeah, so we had this, right? So we got comments next. So yeah, let's head to the comment section and see what the experts have to say. You guys, so I put out a short video the other day, and somebody commented on it. Oh no, this was my punching Nazis video. So he goes, okay, I love the energy and agree with you 100%, but this whole trope of America beat the Nazis needs to stop. You sat on the fence as the rest of the world fought a bloody war for 4 years, and you didn't do shit until the very end when you saw which way the wind was blowing. I'm not saying that reflects poorly on you personally, but let's not rewrite history. So, you know, I was taken aback. I was like, well, holy shit. We really just sat on the fence, huh? Waited for years until we knew which way the wind was blowing. Well, I replied. So let's go through it. It says, well, I'm glad you loved my energy and agree with me 100%. And I was happy. That was made me feel nice. However, this is a short rant video about literally or metaphorically punching Nazis and their ideology. I never thought anything I said reflected poorly on me, but thank you for your confirmation anyways. Just because I said America defeated Nazis doesn't mean nobody else played a part. This is a short rant video, not a detailed history lesson. I'm quite aware of the history of World War II. And we didn't just sit on the fence doing nothing until the very end. We sent money and supplies to our allies before sending our own soldiers over there. Do you think the war would have been won if we didn't help you with everything we did? Nobody's rewriting history in a short form video. It'll be okay. Like, I don't know, man. Look, I'm not like mad at the guy or anything. I don't even think he really meant any harm by it necessarily. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a history buff. But I can tell you one fucking thing. I know we didn't just sit on our fucking asses for fucking years, not doing a goddamn thing. I know before we did send soldiers over there, we sent all kinds of fucking money and supplies, everything from boots to food to money to help our allies. Now, I can't give you detailed reasons of why we didn't just jump right into shit. I'm sure this guy probably fucking could, maybe. I don't know. But I also don't fucking care. Okay? Because we did our part, and a lot of soldiers lost their lives. And D-Day was a goddamn fucking horrible, horrible thing. So I'm sorry that I'm just kidding. I'm not really sorry. I'm just saying I'm sorry. But I'm sorry that I fucking triggered this fucking guy into thinking that I'm just saying like only Americans beat Germany in World War II. Okay? But I'm sorry, in a short fucking rant video, I ain't got time to explain everything. I was just talking about over here in America where motherfuckers are doing some shit like that. So over here in America is what I'm fucking talking about. So when I was talking about beating fucking Nazis in Germany and shit, and I said, yeah, America did it once, we can do it again. I'm not saying only America fucking did it. You dumb fuck. And believe me, the dumb fuck comment isn't anything personal. It's just how I talk. But yeah, if I would have said only Americans defeated you, that would be different. Then I could fucking see like, I shouldn't have said that, you know? I fucking can't with people, man. I fucking can't with people. Because, just like when I highlight comments from anybody, whether it's me or another content creator, whoever. I'm like, look, you can write whatever you want, but you better be ready to deal with the fucking consequences, because I can tell you right now, I don't fucking care what you think. I don't care about your fucking opinion. I don't give a shit. You mean nothing to me. I don't know who the fuck you are. This is what I don't understand, man. People lose their shit when I fucking rant about somebody or rant about something. Oh my God, Hive, you're so mean. I never take that shit to people. I don't do what this fucking dude does or any of these other people. Go on your fucking goddamn video in your comment section. Oh, fucking, that sucks. You know, I'm gonna do this. You know, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm important. Listen to me. Like, who the fuck? I can't with people, man. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind. Some people think they're so goddamn important. And it's like some of the shit on mine is like nothing compared to like stuff I see out there, especially with women. Dude, the fucking amount of fucking dumb, twisted, fucking perverted, unnecessary, just stupid fucking comments that they get just blows my mind. Blows my fucking mind. These fucking Casanovas fucking typing this weird ass fucking uncomfortable shit to them. To the point where a lot of them are just freaked out when they go to conventions and shit, because shit has happened in conventions too. I've ranted about that. It's fucking people, I tell you. Super Cabre, evening to you. It's good to see you. Darth Plague is, oh God, dude. You know why a lot of people were upset about that? You know, Darth Plagueis being an acolyte. Because Leslie Headland, she don't give a fuck about Star Wars. And if people want to hate me because I say this, that's fine. But a real Star Wars fan, when you ask, hey, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Yeah, generally we got like top threes and stuff, you know what I mean? But you don't say, oh, all of them are my favorite. Sorry. I just all I smell is fucking, being disingenuous. I mean, and even like you guys seen it in my intros before when I have that clip when she's like, it's Pure and Fury saved my life, but she's really saying Star Wars saved my life. I'm not saying, man, like movies or music, entertainment can't help you get through stuff. You know what I mean? But Star Wars saved your life. So when you have somebody like that write a Star Wars show and then they pluck a fucking like legendary character just out of nowhere that fans have been waiting to see something good, whatever, and you put them in that fucking bullshit of a fucking show that didn't even get a second season anyways. So it's just like, what the fuck was he doing over there? And I know a lot of people made fun of the other people that were making fun of or upset about the continuity break with, was it Catamundi? Yeah. And it's like, you know who's making fun of people that are upset about that? People that don't give a shit about fucking Star Wars. Because the people that were upset about it, like you're breaking continuity because we love fucking Star Wars. Like, I'm not about gatekeeping. I'm not trying to gatekeep anybody. You know what I mean? If you like Star Wars, man, like you're new, you know, you want to come to the fold, even if you like the sequels and shit, well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. But to just come in and just be all willy-nilly with shit or make fun of people because they've already said, like, no, this is lore, this is continuity. Like, fuck you, man. Because, again, I've said this a million times. These people, they're like, oh, they're childish or whatever, making, who cares about like this little continuity thing or whatever. It's like, yeah, these are the same people that made fun of us when we were growing up being fucking nerds, before it was cool and fucking trendy. Yeah. They're the ones that fucking made like, oh, look at these people fighting over who shot first, Han or Luke or whatever. Like, that was our fucking shit, man. That was for us. And a lot of us, we paid the fucking price getting made fun of and shit like that. You know what I mean? And now here we are, decades later, excited. We could see Star Wars on the screen or in the shows or whatever. You know what I mean? And you got people that don't give a fuck about it writing it. And it's even if you're not a fan, at least just have a respect for the fucking fans, the characters, research it. What are you saying? I feel you on the grammar police. They troll a lot with Lego legal breaking on the slow days. Did anyone actually watch Acolyte? I saw a lot of it, but I didn't watch like the whole thing. I basically watched like clips and shit, tried to follow what the story was and stuff. If I thought something sounded kind of weird, I would watch a clip of that. There's just so many. Like, even within its own show, there's just like a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. I watched it twice. The second time was to confirm it was as bad as I thought it was. Yeah. So Manny, I want to say that because with most of us, we're willing to let something slide. It's a give and take. But if you make something really cool and badass and some stuff makes sense, like we can let some stuff slide, right? As far as Manny goes, yeah, I was down with that shit. I would have just, because man, I was really excited for the Acolyte when we first heard about it years ago. I was like, whoa, a show about the Sith. I was like, that's cool, man. That's what we need. So his character, I would have just liked to seen like his kind of character arc and some shit that he would have done. You know what I mean? They're really dropping the ball on Sith. I just, can you imagine? I'll just speak for myself. After the sequels, if they would have just like turned face, you know what I mean? And then said, you know what, let's just make something just fucking hardcore badass that we know, like at least the old Star Wars fans, mostly male, but there's definitely females in there. Just make something fucking crazy that they'd like, right? And just make us, I'm telling you, if they would have made a Darth Bane movie and just being like, you know what, we're going to go ahead and show how the rule of two came about, right? You start with Darth Bane. He gets his apprentice, Darth Xana. The whole war between Jedi and Sith. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you would have given us something fucking badass, I just feel like most of us would have almost forgotten about the fucking sequels. Being like, okay, man, look at this shit, Don't you give us an Obi-Wan show? Look, I prefer we just get something else. But if you're gonna do Obi-Wan, just keep it on fucking Tatooine. Dude, motherfucker was there for who knows how long. Show him, talking with Qui-Gon, learning how to be a Force ghost. Maybe some fucking cool little adventures he had on Tatooine. Like, fucking pull your head out of your ass and stop just thinking about like, oh, let's key jangle in front of the fans, because they'll lose their shit fucking fighting against Darth Vader. Like, you fucks. Boba Fett. Didn't need a fucking show about him, but okay. And oh god, dude. And even the Mandalorian like was awesome. They had the right idea, and they just turned him into a babysitter. And the whole time, I've said like it's fine to have some campy stuff. Definitely some stuff for kids. What was the one that came out with the kids? That was a great fucking show. But if you take the template of Andor, again, that seriousness and good director, good acting, good writing, good screenplay, character arc, plots, right? And you apply that to any fucking thing else in Star Wars. Jedi, Sith, bounty hunters, droids, fucking whatever, man. Like, if they fucking made other shit that was really bad, you can have more diplomatic type shows. You know what I mean? Skeleton Crew. Thank you. Skeleton Crew was great. It was great. I thought it was fun. It was just good. It felt like Star Wars, just, you know, with some like Goonies and shit spread in there. Sprinkled in there. My bad. All right. One last rant for the night. One last rant. After the comments here. So check this out, guys. Check this out. So I saw this. Juniper, I don't even know pronounce her name. My mind is 99% inappropriate thoughts and 1% what Lego said I'm building next. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, that sounds like me. 99% inappropriate thoughts, and yeah, because I don't really build as much as I used to. 1% what Lego said I'm building next, right? And I was like, fucking cool, man. Let me go check this person out, man. Maybe like we can be friends or whatever. Like, I'll follow her if she's like a nerd or some shit or something like cool or whatever. Guys, I'm not even going there, but guess what I found? Guess what I found? If you guessed she's fucking basically half naked holding a Lego set, you'd be right. I'm like, fuck. Like, fuck. I don't want to fucking see that, man. And not in the way you guys think. Look, this is what I tell the simps all the fucking time. And I know there's some out there. It's all good. You can hide while I judge you. You know why I didn't want to see that? Because if I want to see some titties and ass or whatever, there's other places I'll go to fucking see that. Including Mrs. Hive. But when I'm on there and I'm like, oh, wow, that person sounds cool or whatever, I'm like, I want to just like see some jokes or some cool shit, you know? I don't want to see your fucking titties. Never in my life, dude, did I think on these rant shows that I do that I would have to rant about titties. Do you know how many times I've ranted about titties on this fucking show? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Titties should be like cherished and shit, you know? So, yeah. I'm like, God damn it, man. So, that's it. That is Xtra Fury tonight. Oh, fuck. I can't believe this fucking went way longer than I thought. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Are you kidding me right now? You kidding me right now? I was like an hour and a half tops. All right. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. And I'll have some more fun set up for Friday, Pure and Fury. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the member outro. I still need to update this thing. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's a good time. It's a good time. Made fun of Lego. Made fun of some titties. Made fun of, I don't know, Batman or something. I don't know. Something. All right, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and warm. Peace out.